Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Throwing off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Buckeyes are on the move here.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Back to throw again. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. That's a relief for the quarterback there.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Thomas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. No huddle now for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down,
the ball comes loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him to the ground. Heads up by the offense to keep. But he's still short of the mark.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And he is wide open for a huge gain. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, He's hoping he's next in line.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. In the red area, it's Barry. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Sayan. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Runs through the defender. Solid gain there. Moves it back to the 32.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw.
Here he goes. Muscles past the defender. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. LSU 10, Ohio State 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Quick throw to the left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away. Brings into the clear.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss and heads left. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. 4th down completion to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner trying to create good field position. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. To the air, it's Nussmeier. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get it tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking deep here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. He cannot escape. It's a sack. 2nd down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Sayan. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds his tight end for the catch. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. Football comes out. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Goes out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Trying to run it. It's Peoples. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. play of the drive. He looks right for a completion. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. That's caught. It's Durham. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Catch is made. Room to run here. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle.
Ohio State, 10.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, LSU. Way too much speed in that play. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the first play of the drive now at 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Running back grabs it on a screen. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made wide open way downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. But you taught a defense, Kirk, don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion. When the 37. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll try the left side with a toss.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Here the wideout goes in motion. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. They'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Lutheran surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter.
LSU 31, Ohio State 24.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Second down after the incompletion. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 24.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stick.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, and now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And we're trying to brought down by the coverage team. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
With the catch, it's Peoples. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
To throw, it's Sayan. Grab down the middle, it's Peoples. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Went after, up and good.
Ohio State, 31.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
First down and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. A huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And here comes a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. The pass rush closing in. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
They're going to run it here. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
LSU.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. Well, really entertaining, Rivers.